Is your head spinning? Is your heart racing? Is there fire in your veins? Are your bones burning? Is your skin yearning? 'Cause you're driving me insane. I kinda feel like I saw the light. You got me way up 1,000 miles. Can we stay right here in this atmosphere like we're flying out of space? Don't look down. This high will never hit the ground. Don't look down. See that sky, we're gonna reach it now. Do you feel the lightning inside of you? Will you follow through if I fall for you? Don't look down. This high will never hit the
After a couple days at what is quite possibly the best theme park in the USA, Silver Dollar City, it was time to head out and get to Six Flags St. Louis for Mr. Freeze. Drew and I surprised the boys with a quick stop at the Candy Factory, which probably had the nicest bathrooms we've ever seen at a roadside tourist trap, and headed back on our way to Freeze.
We're going to the Candy Factory.
Where's Uranus Fudge?
Are you afraid to fall? Don't look down.
Look at this fancy bath.
This high will never hit the ground. Don't look down. See that sky, we're gonna reach it now.
Soda.
Sponsored by Ram.
Sponsored by Ram Ranch. It just tastes like cream soda. there's like no difference to it.
And to keep me occupied until we get to Mr. Freeze. 3 more hours to go till we get those giant icicles. Oh my god. He dumped it out. Oh my god. How do they not have ping pong balls for beer pong though?
We have it Iron Quasi Thief because it's
Oh, it is Iron Gwazi themed. We'll get it gain speed slowly, watch. Ooh.
roll back.
Roll back. And go. Now it's like El Toro.
Can I see that feet? Oh, did it go?
There's at a 140-degree angle and a vertical spike. As the train climbs the spike and slows, it is gently pushed up almost all the way to the top by another set of limes.
20 minutes later. 1 hour later.
Because it's such low friction.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
That hotel's $250 a night.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Want to see Mr. Freeze shoe? He's cute.
Here we go. What are you most excited for, Drew?
I'm excited for Mark to be wrong because he said there'd be nobody here and there's a ton of people here.
There's gonna be no line for Mr. Freeze later.
Look at all these people.
There's gonna be no line for Mr. Freeze.
This is like the Tooth Fairy house. It's literally the Tooth Fairy.
Blacked out, everything's faded on your love. I'm already wasted, so close that I can taste it now. So let's break right out of this gilded cages. We're gonna make it now. Don't ever turn around. red lights. We could just run them red lights. There ain't no reason to stay. We'd be like years away. We could just run them red lights. We could just run them red lights.
Off of Mr. Freeze, which was touted as the best ride.
It's it's really, really good. The ride is pretty intense. I don't really think I would call it as intense as Mark really hyped it up to be. I mean, it's still good. I think the pull up, or you know, like one of the pull outs where you're actually going up as you launch, that's actually really good and intense no matter where you're at in the train. But the ride's really good overall, but it's not really as intense as I expected it to be or have been told it was. But it's still really good. Very unique ride. I think the boost from the limbs at the very top is really, really good. Those limbs that it has. But overall, the ride's very good.
It's rougher than I thought it would be.
Yeah,
I mean, it's jiggly.
Don't tell Mark that though.
Sandy's backwards launch is a bit more insane.
Yeah.
It really,
it's a bit more intense.
and that might also be because you pull up so sharply into the Immelman on Sandy's that you like fold like a lawn chair into that element. But it's good. Yeah, it's great.
The more that we ride it throughout the day, it doesn't look like it's going to be like a long or super busy wait or anything. But we'll get to like it more as we get to ride it more.
Yeah.
But.
To pay rent at the top of that spike. That's all I want.
Okay, Mark finally went on Freezy.
It's still top 25. Yes! It dominates. Best for me by far. I think the positives and the negatives twisting out of the top hat are amazing. It's like, so you launch up backwards, like ejector air time, and then it's like hang time negatives. And you twist out and it's like more ejector.
Just run them red lights.
Are you ready to Tony Hawk?
Yes. Tony Hawk.
Hawk was spinning like crazy. What a ride.
We were whipping and skating around.
Papa, we did it. How was it, Cal?
That thing's fun.
That was so much fun doing that. Honestly,
We whipped and whipped and whipped.
I was not expecting it for it to spin that fast, and we whipped it. We got whipped.
Tanner got
Tanner
pizza.
got pizza. The best food in the world.
I like Mr. Freeze a lot too.
But 10 out of 10 on the spins. I got the spins, if you know what I mean.
I got the icicles, if you know what I mean, from Mr. Freeze.
All the fire.
All the fire.
It's not rough at all. It's not intense. There's not much airtime, but it's in the woods, and it's not. I mean, as opposed to Great American Screw Machine, it's probably the closest thing to this. It's just way better.
That is the best Top Gun stunt I've ever seen.
Top Gun style with clamshell restraints. That's the best.
No, I need the credit though. Alan.
Do you know why I threw up when we were going into the
I
park?
don't remember.
Austin peed in a cup.
No.
Yeah, it was so gross. No. I got a big whiff of it, and I couldn't help it, so I just had to let it go.
Let it flow, let it flow.
You were the shadow to my light. Did you feel us? Another star, you fade away. Afraid our aim is out of sight. Wanna see us alive. Where are you?
The boomerang. I hate boomerangs. I skip the credits all the time. They're a waste of time. They're a piece of junk. They're total crap. But I'm with this credit whore,
I love myself a backwards Cobra roll.
so I had to ride this piece of junk.
No! No more! I've already had this credit.
And I'll never go on it again.
No more.
I like boomerangs. It's really fun.
I grayed out a lot.
No, when we went forwards, it felt forceless. When we went backwards, I was like, well, we were in the back of the train, so who knows?
Where are you now? Under the sea, under the sea. Where are you now? Another dream. The monsters running wild inside of me. I'm faded. I'm faded. So lost
These are some of the fastest operations I've seen of any Six Flags park. Like I'm in complete shock right now.
And the operators are actually nice here.
Just off Ninja, the classic, with the best head chopper in the world.
The best ride in the park, hands down.
Yes.
10 out of 10.
Yes, every single ride up has been so nice and tentative to everybody on the vehicle.
Hey, they're not like your typical Six Flags.
I'm in shock.
Under the bright fading lights, you set my heart on fire. Where are you now? Where are you
I just got to ride Batman with the legendary Tanner.
I love it. I love it so much.
Mr. Freeze is better.
Mr. Freeze, Batman, and Ninja are the three best rides here. Another shout out to this park. They're actually fixed 30 effects. And so when the train dispatch leaves the station, all the lights turn off and all you can see is the Batman logo. Just like all the other ones are supposed to do, but they don't work. I love it. I love it.
I love Mr. Freeze.
Hey, Austin. Really, really good. It's not rough. It's pretty smooth for the most part. Got a lot of good GCI. Twisty.
GCI.
Hi, Austin.
That's it for day rides. I think it's time to get dark.
Dark rides.
How was your last day ride?
It was deep, and it was deep, and it was deep.
Oh my god.
3 deeps for me.
And his cape was flying and flopping through
My
the wind.
cape was flying and flopping around. See it? It's like I'm Superman or something.
It was great at the very start. Hands on each other. Couldn't stand to be far apart. Closer the better. Now we're picking fights and slamming doors. Magnifying all our flaws. And I wonder why. Wonder what for.
Probably just
want a hat.
talked the person into giving it to him because the person got so annoyed that this kid kept talking.
Probably just wanted him to go.
I want a cape. No, the lady was really sweet. And then I want to.
She's like, you get on my nerves.
She's like, please, can this kid leave? Here you go, take all this.
She's like, can this 30-year-old old man just win the prize?
Hey, there's a trash can there. Also, just almost walked into a trash can on film.
I love tacos. A giant alien. Remember the psychic coaster videos.
Forgot how it feels. All the messed up fights and slamming doors. Magnifying all our flaws. And I wonder why. Wonder what for. It's like we keep coming back for more. Is it just how
free fall and slam down with 7 Gs.
Yeah, I just like the hang time on this.
Tell me, how can we keep holding on?
3 rides in a row on the Eagle. It is incredible, totally pitch black in the woods. Probably my favorite night ride in the park. Plenty of airtime, floater airtime. Great finish to the night. And the brisk breeze only made it better. While I was screaming eagling, these folks were on Vortex.
Ninja!
While I was screaming eagling, these people were on
Ninja! Look at the shirts! I don't care what anybody says.
I got a ninja shirt.
How many did you get in a row?
6 in a row. 6 in a row
yeah.
on Ninja. And it is the best ride
That was
at Six
We
Flags
rode
St.
it
Louis.
9 times today, like way more than Mr. Freeze.
Well, Mr. Freeze was not a walk-on today.
Mr. Freeze was like an hour wait all day.
But it's like the Immelman, you just go just like and then the Helix at the end is like you get so many good positives.
It feels
on
like a car crash, but the fun kind.
yeah, it's fun kind. It's better than
What was everybody's favorite ride in the park?
Mr. Freeze.
Mr. Freeze.
Oh, Batman too. I love Batman.
Ooh, Tanner loves the Batman.
I'm gonna tell you what it was, and my favorite ride in the park was Ninja. Ninja was so good. We rode it 6 times in a row at the end of the Nat.
My ears still hurt.
And the Immelman on it was so good. Austin couldn't get off of it. He was not willing to get off. He was like, we need to end the night on this.
Yeah.
That ride sucks.
No, it's so good though. But Mr. Freeze is really good as well. Actually, there was a lot of rides there.
Low key, none of the Woodies there have airtime, but
Low key to Woody.
Oh yeah, Austin, you ended on a good ride.
The night rides.
Screaming.
American Eagle.
Screaming Eagle.
Screaming Eagle. Screaming Eagle. American
2
Thunder.
rides right there.
I know my rides.
That Screaming Eagle is a really good ride.
And then Boss never opened.
Yeah, Boston
Yeah,
Open.
yeah.
That was really sad. I'm so
Mark.
crying about it.
Best ride.
Mr. Freeze by far.
Mr.
Like
Freeze.
always. That's the only
But-
reason to go to that park.
Ninja. You guys gotta ride Ninja.
We gotta go back to
Oh
Red
yeah,
Ninja.
let's show them. Do you bring your shirt with you?
Oh, I already put it in the
Drew, best ride in the park.
I just took a sip of Kaylin's Lean on the Rocks on accident. Look, I got a shirt.
Get this thing out of here.
Oh! Look at the shirt.
Why are you such a hater?
It was only $9. It was on sale.
It was
I'm like, we gotta get these out.
He's like, we need to get rid of these fucking shirts.
Drew, best ride in the park.
Ninja, sure.
Ninja.
Ninja.
Drew didn't like Mr. Freeze.
Ninja.
Mr. Freeze was rough. Mr. Freeze was good, not rough at all.
Mr. Freeze. But it did whip so hard it popped my back. And I was like, oh, that felt good.
I like it when it pops.
We met someone and
Mark
I got her number.
Mark finally got a girlfriend.
And she's been very nice to us. Like most of the time we're pretty rowdy, but she has been very inviting and welcoming.
We call her
And-
Big Blue.
Yeah, Big Blue.
What
And
does she feel like?
Watch out, Big Bertha.
She smells really, really nice.
She smells like she's fresh off the boat from China.
Oh yes. And she's got really nice hands, if you know what I mean.
How about her feet? Do you like?
Oh, look at those little feet. Put some loafers on her. The villagers will be chasing her
up on
down.
its own notice.
Let me take off the boots. I took her boots off.
Keep your boots on, minor.
Rip some loafers off.
Rip off them loafers, bro.
Oh, goodness.
Another girl, another planet.
Bye.
Thanks, Austin.
They come
Ninja,
on.
Austin, Ninja, Austin's favorite ride.
They come and subscribe.
Ninja. The black belt of all coasters.